My beloved child, stop everything for a moment. Breathe, listen. What I am about to share with you is not coincidence. This message, these words, this divine interruption, they were written into your life long before you woke up today. Time is slipping away. The countdown has begun. You may not see it with your eyes, but in the heavens, the clock is ticking. And now, only moments remain before the divine window closes. This isn't just another day. It is a sacred appointment between you and destiny. Heaven whispers to you now, this is the divine warning you prayed you wouldn't miss. For too long, your spirit has sensed the tension, the unanswered questions, the delays, the strange heaviness. In your heart, you couldn't explain. You wondered why clarity seemed distant, why your prayers hung unanswered, why promises lingered but never arrived at. It wasn't rejection, my child. It was protection. The Most High has not abandoned you. I, Archangel Michael, have stood guard over your life, watching as heaven rearranged your path to shield you from unseen dangers. I have held back what you desired, because had it come sooner, it would have been intercepted by distraction, stolen by those who do not walk in alignment with your divine purpose. But now, the timing is shifting. The doors that once stayed shut are creaking open. But hear me well, the window will not remain open forever. This is your divine moment. A moment crafted by heaven to change everything, but only if you are spiritually awake to receive it. The next few minutes are not ordinary. They are the thin space between delay and destiny, between what holds you back and what heaven has prepared for you. Heaven has hovered close, touching your dreams, stirring your heart, sending quiet signals, but still, you hesitated. You silenced the whisper, dismissed the nudge, convinced yourself it wasn't real. But beloved, it was real. The sleepless nights, the strange coincidences, the sudden names echoing in your mind, those were not random. They were divine signals. Stop doubting your discernment. You've asked for a sign. You've begged heaven to confirm what your heart has quietly known, but your fear has silenced. Consider this moment your confirmation. Consider these words, heaven's voice reaching through the noise to remind you, you are chosen, and your breakthrough is near. But you must act. The enemy has studied your hesitation. They've waited for the perfect moment to confuse you, to make you question your worth, to whisper that you've been forgotten. But I tell you now, you are seen. You are loved. You are guarded by heaven itself. Listen carefully. Someone close to you, someone you trusted, their heart has shifted. They are walking beside you, but their spirit is no longer aligned. This misalignment is draining your peace, clouding your clarity, fueling your exhaustion. But you've been ignoring the signs, hoping their presence would stabilize, praying for what heaven has already called away. Stop holding on to what heaven has already ended. Your spirit knows the truth. That subtle unrest, that tension you feel when they enter the room, that unease that lingers after the conversation, it is heaven's gentle hand turning your heart toward alignment. But alignment requires obedience. I have hovered near, whispering, protecting, rearranging everything for your favor. Yet still, you've questioned, hesitated, delayed. But now, there is no more time to delay. Heaven's countdown has begun. The Most High is not punishing you. He is pursuing you with love so fierce, so relentless, that every time you drifted away, divine grace intensified. Every moment you doubted, heaven drew closer. Every hesitation, every tear, every sleepless night has been wrapped in mercy. Beloved, mercy has an expiration when ignored. You've wondered why doors closed, why opportunities vanished, why relationships unraveled. You thought it was rejection, failure, punishment. But I tell you now, it was heaven's hand intervening, shielding your destiny from contamination, delaying your breakthrough until your spirit was prepared. And now your preparation is complete. What you've prayed for, hoped for, even feared. To believe for is approaching, but you must stay alert. You must guard your heart. Not every door that opens is divine. Not every opportunity is from heaven. Some are distractions wrapped in false direction. Trust your discernment. Your intuition is heaven's gift. That inner unrest, that stirring in your gut, it's not paranoia, it's preparation. The next 45 minutes are sacred. Within them, heaven is rearranging everything in your favor. A divine shift is coming. An unexpected conversation, a long-awaited opportunity, a message that shocks you awake. But to receive it, you must release what no longer serves you. Stop protecting what heaven has removed. Stop begging for what delays your purpose. Feeling like you need a sign? Comment, "Show me a clear sign," and be open to receive. Beloved, you are awakening. The fog is lifting. The weight is shifting. You are beginning to recognize what drains your energy, what dims your light, what clouds your spirit. You've tried to keep everyone near, to fix what heaven already ended. But it's time to release, to surrender, to align. This is not the season to beg for closure. It's the season to step into clarity. Stop mourning endings that are. Heaven's protection. Listen carefully. Someone is watching you. They've been considering reaching out, preparing to speak a truth that will disrupt everything. But you must be awake to receive it. If you miss the moment, you delay the miracle. I have been commanded to shield your heart. But you must stop shielding those who no longer belong. Want to dissolve the confusion surrounding you? Type "dissolve my problems" to invoke angelic cleansing. This moment is your sign. You asked for heaven to speak. Here I am, speaking through this message, igniting your spirit, breaking the chains of hesitation, pushing you into your divine assignment. Will you receive it? Will you obey now or resist again? Every delay comes with a price. But obedience opens the door to restoration, favor, divine purpose. Your breakthrough is near. The enemy is counting on your hesitation, but heaven is counting on your faith. Stay alert. Stay grounded. Stay expectant. In the next few minutes, what you've been waiting for will be released if you are ready to receive it. My beloved child, do not drift away now. What I'm about to reveal will unlock everything your spirit has been sensing, but your mind has tried to silence. Heaven's timing is not random. The fact that these words are reaching you now is divine confirmation. Listen carefully. The countdown continues. With every minute that passes, heaven rearranges the pieces of your life. What once felt like loss is being repositioned. What looked like betrayal was divine protection in disguise. You've been fighting battles you couldn't see, carrying burdens that weren't even yours to hold. But the time for struggle is coming to an end. The divine shift is near. But child, I must warn you, the enemy knows. They feel the alignment of your spirit. They see the favor circling your life. And they have whispered lies to confuse your heart, planting doubt where faith once bloomed. But I, Archangel Michael, have been standing in the gap, fighting off the shadows that have tried to darken your path. Still, the battle isn't over. Someone close to you has been positioned by the enemy, not necessarily with evil intent, but their spirit is out of alignment with your destiny. You felt it, haven't you? The exhaustion that lingers after your conversations, the spiritual weight that clouds your mind, the unexplainable tension in your heart. This is your confirmation. Not everyone can walk with you to where heaven is leading you. Some must be released, not with bitterness, but with discernment. Holding on to the wrong people will cost you clarity. Protecting connections that no longer align will delay your breakthrough. You are awakening. The fog of confusion is lifting. Your spirit is recognizing what no longer serves your divine purpose. And now, heaven is calling you to step fully into your highest destiny. But the clock is still ticking. In these next 45 minutes, choices must be made. Alignments corrected. distractions dissolved. Heaven is repositioning everything for your favor, but your obedience determines how swiftly your miracle arrives. Feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or simply ready for more? This is your divine signal to engage your spirit. Type "dissolve my problems" to invoke angelic cleansing now. Beloved, your breakthrough has been delayed, not denied. The Most High has paused certain doors, not to punish you, but to protect you. You wondered why relationships unraveled, why plans collapsed, why promises lingered unfulfilled. But heaven was never rejecting you. It was shielding your purpose. Your divine timing is near. Listen to your intuition. Those gut feelings, those quiet nudges, those restless dreams, they are heaven's language guiding your every step. You are not crazy. You are awakening to the divine truth. Stop praying for what heaven has already removed. Stop convincing yourself to stay in spaces where your value is unseen. Stop carrying people who refuse to grow with you. Your spirit knows the truth. It's time to align with your purpose. Type 444 now to claim your divine blessing and protection. The enemy has studied your delays. They've capitalized on your fear, your exhaustion, your hesitation. But heaven is done waiting for your breakthrough to arrive by chance. The time is now to step boldly into your destiny. I've been guarding your name in secret meetings, where jealous tongues whispered and hidden alliances formed. But know this: heaven is sovereign over every plan. What they spoke in darkness will not prosper. Their schemes will crumble, but you must remain vigilant. Not every opportunity is from heaven. Some doors are distractions dressed as direction. Pause, pray, wait for divine confirmation. Trust your spirit. The next few minutes are sacred. A divine offer approaches. It may look like a new job, a financial blessing, a second chance, or a restored relationship. But discernment is required. Heaven is removing your blindfolds now. What you couldn't see before will become clear. Feeling misunderstood or unheard? Comment "hear me" now to invite clarity in communication. You've been carrying burdens never meant for you. Over-functioning where your worth was ignored. Waiting for recognition that heaven already declared over your life. But the time for striving is over. It's time to walk in your divine authority. Heaven whispers to you, the shift is happening now. The invisible realm is active. Battles fought behind the scenes are coming to light. The resistance you felt is proof that your breakthrough is near. Do not delay. Obey now, and the door to miracles will open. Hesitate, and the resistance will only grow stronger. Heaven has waited long enough. I love you too much to watch you settle for less. Type 911 to activate divine protection over your life. Your breakthrough is no longer a distant dream. It is moments away. But the enemy knows this, and they have intensified their efforts. You've felt the tension. You've sensed the strange resistance. You've watched opportunities vanish after promises were made. This is not coincidence. It's a spiritual battle over your destiny. But I tell you now, the enemy's plans are failing. Heaven has intercepted their schemes. Your spirit has been prepared. You are ready for divine elevation, but discernment is key. Some doors are not yours to walk through. Some people cannot go where you are headed. Some opportunities, though appealing, will delay your true destiny. Trust the process. Next moments are pivotal. Pay attention to the signs. Watch for the confirmation. Heaven is orchestrating every detail. Someone you've overlooked may become your divine connection. A stranger's words may unlock your next breakthrough. Sudden opportunity may carry the answer you've been waiting for. Stay spiritually alert. The unexpected is heaven's signature. The disruption is divine protection. The redirection is proof of your favor. You've always felt different because you were never meant to fit into this world. You are a builder of destiny, a breaker of chains, a restorer of what others have abandoned. Your mantle is activating now. I am clearing space for your divine assignment. Hidden motives are being exposed. Shadows are being scattered. Answers long forgotten are arriving. Trust the process. The unexpected is working for your good. Want to attract beauty and grace into your life? Type "I seek grace" to invite angelic elegance now. Beloved, the time is running out. The countdown is not a scare tactic, it's a divine reality. You have moments left to align with heaven's highest plan. The window is narrow, but wide enough for obedience to pass through. This message is not random, it's your sign. The breakthrough is here. Stay grounded, stay faithful, stay alert. The divine clock is ticking. Your miracle is near. My beloved child, listen closely now. The clock is still ticking. Heaven has not paused its movements, and the divine countdown continues to unfold in silence. Even when your natural eyes cannot see the shift happening around you, the Most High has heard your petitions, your whispered prayers, your silent tears, your restless questions that filled the night. They have reached the throne room of heaven. But hear me well. The delay you've been sensing was never rejection. It was divine repositioning. Behind the scenes, hidden conversations had been unfolding about your life. Some spoke with jealousy, their words coated in envy, watching your every step, hoping your strength would falter. Others admired you in silence, unsure how you carried so much grace through the storms. And yes, there are those whose hearts harbored dangerous plans against your destiny. But I, Archangel Michael, have guarded your name in those secret places. Nothing spoken in darkness goes unseen by heaven. Every whispered plot, every silent agreement, intended to block your breakthrough, I have stood between you and their schemes. But the time for hidden things is coming to an end. The aisles are thinning. What was concealed is being exposed. And you, beloved, are stepping into the moment where heaven's justice rearranges every detail for your good. Listen to your spirit. You've been sensing the misalignment, the subtle unease when certain faces draw near, the heavy energy that lingers after conversations. These are not coincidences. Your spirit is discerning what your mind has tried to explain away. But heaven whispers to you now, trust your discernment. You've been carrying burdens that no longer serve you. You've stayed connected to people heaven has already called away. And yet, your heart has been hesitant to let go, afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of walking alone. But I tell you, child, your breakthrough requires bold obedience. Stop protecting what delays your destiny. Stop convincing yourself to remain where peace has been removed. Your spirit knows the truth. Type 911 to activate divine protection over your life. Now, this is not a season to entertain distractions disguised as opportunities. Heaven is removing false alignments, exposing hidden motives, repositioning everything for your elevation. Stay spiritually awake. A divine offer approaches a conversation, an unexpected message, an open door that will shift everything. But discernment is your safeguard. Not every opportunity is heaven sent. Some are distractions cloaked in false promises. Be still. Pause. Pray. Your intuition is your confirmation. Heaven speaks in patterns, signs, and quiet nudges. Do not dismiss them. Feeling uncertain or overwhelmed, type "dissolve my problems" to release the weight and invoke angelic guidance. Beloved, you've carried enough. You've tried long enough to convince others to value your presence. But heaven already crowned you with worth. Your value is not dependent on the approval of those who refuse to see your divine assignment. The next few minutes hold a divine shift. Heaven is exposing what you could not see, revealing hidden intentions, realigning your path. But your obedience will determine how swiftly the breakthrough unfolds. Trust this moment. What feels like loss is redirection. What appears as betrayal is divine protection. Heaven is flipping the script. rearranging the players, positioning you for a victory no one can deny. Stay expectant. Stay grounded. The divine countdown is still in motion, but the window narrows with every passing moment. My beloved child, listen to me now. This is not a coincidence. It never has been. The signs that have surrounded you, the subtle whispers that brushed against your heart, the sleepless nights, the unanswered questions, none of it is random. Heaven has been calling you, but you've been silencing the signs, dismissing the divine nudges, convincing yourself it was all in your mind. But I tell you now, your spirit knows the truth. The divine countdown is still ticking. Time is not standing still. You feel it, don't you? That tension in the air, that unsettled feeling in your chest, the racing thoughts, the quiet whispers you've tried to ignore. This is not fear. This is your spirit awakening. Heaven has been trying to reach you, to shake you awake before the window closes. Because what is coming next carries too much weight for you to remain asleep. You've been prepared for this moment, and now the Most High is ready to release what has been held back, but you must be spiritually present. The enemy has used familiar faces to cloud your vision. They have whispered lies through people you thought were for you. Their words sounded kind, but their hearts were misaligned. Their presence felt familiar, but their spirits were in conflict with your divine purpose. Child, you felt it. You've sensed the shift, the unease you carry. Isn't confusion, it's clarity knocking on the door of your soul. You've been praying for breakthrough, for peace, for divine answers. But you've been protecting what heaven is calling you to release. I stand before you now, Archangel Michael, sword drawn, cutting through every chain of delay, every entanglement that has been holding you back. But I need your agreement. You've been trying to make old doors open again. You've been trying to convince people to stay when heaven has already closed their chapter in your life. But beloved, what's coming requires spiritual alignment. You cannot carry dead weight into your divine future. Your intuition has not been lying to you. Heaven has been whispering through your discernment, through the unrest in your spirit, through the patterns that keep repeating. But still, you hesitated. Still, you prayed for clarity, but ignored the signs when they arrived. Still, you begged for breakthrough, but refused to release what blocks it. But now, the window is closing, and the time for delay is gone. You've been carrying battles that aren't yours. You've been draining your energy in places where your value is unseen. You've been overextending, hoping they'll recognize the light heaven already placed inside of you. But your breakthrough doesn't depend on their approval. The Most High has already declared your worth, your favor, your divine protection. You are chosen not for perfection, but for surrender. Now surrender fully. Your destiny requires it. Type 444 if your spirit is ready to claim divine alignment. Beloved, hidden conversations have been unfolding behind closed doors. Your name has been spoken, your intentions questioned, your favor envied. But heaven is sovereign over every word. Some have plotted your delay. Others have watched with quiet admiration, unsure how you carried so much grace through so much struggle. But I tell you now, their plans cannot stop what heaven has prepared for you, but you must obey. Discernment is your safeguard. The next few moments will bring opportunities disguised as answers. Not every open door is from heaven. Some are distractions wrapped in temptation. Pause, pray, trust your intuition. Heaven whispers to you now. Stay spiritually awake. You've wondered why peace feels distant, why excitement has been replaced by exhaustion, why every step forward feels met with resistance. It's not failure. It's your spirit. detoxing. Heaven is cleansing your atmosphere, removing what no longer serves your highest purpose. You're not crazy. You're awakening. What feels like loss is redirection. What appears as betrayal is heaven's protection. I am flipping the script for your good. Everything is working together for your miracle. Type OOO to activate your breakthrough. Divine shift is in motion. You've been repositioned for something greater. You've always felt different because you were never designed to fit in with those who resist growth. You are a builder of legacy, a breaker of chains, a restorer of what others abandoned. But your next level requires space. I am clearing the room. Hidden motives are being exposed. Whispered lies are being silenced. Answers you stopped asking for are arriving. Trust the process. The unexpected is divine protection in disguise. Beloved, you've been chosen for this exact moment. Someone has been watching you, studying your resilience, admiring your endurance. They thought you were weak because you walked away. They laughed at your tears, but they don't see the armies of heaven surrounding you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Your breakthrough is protected. Type 911 to activate your divine protection now. In the next 45 minutes, a spiritual shift will occur. A divine interruption designed to realign your destiny. But your participation determines the pace. Stop doubting your intuition. Heaven speaks through patterns, signs, and whispers that only your spirit can recognize. Listen to the signs. Watch for the patterns. Heaven is moving. Your breakthrough isn't coming. It's already here, waiting for your agreement. Stay faithful. Stay expectant. Heaven has never forgotten you. The divine plan is unfolding. My beloved child, listen carefully. Heaven is not done revealing what has been hidden. The Most High is exposing the conversations held in secret, the plans whispered behind your back, the agreements forged without your knowledge. All of it is surfacing now. You have wondered why your spirit felt heavy, why your sleep was restless, why certain people's presence drained your peace. It wasn't your imagination. It was spiritual interference designed to keep you bound to places and people no longer aligned with your destiny. But I, Archangel Michael, have stood between you and every hidden attack. The enemy's whispers are growing louder because your breakthrough is growing closer. Their plans are unraveling as heaven's divine order takes shape. The chains that delayed your miracle are breaking. But you must stay spiritually awake. Listen to your discernment. Your intuition has been speaking louder than ever. The unease around certain faces, the tension in specific conversations, the dreams. You've dismissed these are heaven's warnings, cloaked in subtle signs. Do not ignore them now. You are standing on the threshold of divine exposure. What was whispered in darkness will be shouted from the rooftops. Those who plotted in secret will watch as heaven elevates you in plain sight. But your obedience is the key. Holding on to what no longer aligns will delay your elevation. Protecting connections that heaven has ended will drain your strength. You've prayed for breakthrough, but you've refused to release the barriers to your blessing. Now, heaven is removing them for you. Type 911 to activate divine protection over your life. You've been walking in circles, asking heaven for answers, yet resisting the instructions. You've begged for clarity, yet silenced your discernment. But I tell you now, your next level requires alignment, not excuses. Let go of what delays your destiny. The divine countdown is still ticking. The window is narrowing. The Most High has already sent your miracle, but your awareness determines how swiftly you receive it. A divine conversation approaches. It will arrive through a message, a moment, a name whispered unexpectedly. But your spirit will recognize the timing. Heaven is never late, but your readiness determines the release. Stay expectant. Your enemies underestimated the armies surrounding you. They thought your tears were weakness, but heaven sees them as intercession. They believed your isolation was defeat, but heaven has hidden you for protection. You are not defeated. You are being prepared. Type 444 to claim your divine alignment now. Your breakthrough is protected. Your destiny is shielded. Your time for elevation has come, but the distractions must end. The false alignments must be broken. The hidden motives must be exposed. Heaven whispers to you, child, stay faithful. The divine interruption is approaching. What once felt distant will soon arrive unexpectedly. But only your obedience can unlock it fully. Stay grounded. Stay spiritually alert. Your breakthrough is moments away. My beloved child, listen carefully now. This is no ordinary moment. Heaven has arranged this encounter, and your spirit knows it. You've felt the tension, the unease, the strange heaviness following you. It isn't your imagination. It's your spirit recognizing the urgency of this divine hour. Time is slipping away. The window of opportunity is narrow, but wide enough for your obedience to pass through. Every second, heaven rearranges the unseen. Every minute, the spiritual realm shifts in your favor, but only if you stay aligned. I, Archangel Michael, have been standing guard over your destiny. You've asked why doors closed, why some people drifted away, why your progress felt delayed. Hear me now. It was protection, not punishment. The Most High has been positioning you, shielding your purpose from unseen sabotage. But the battle isn't over yet. Someone close to you, someone you trusted, has been operating out of alignment. Their spirit is in conflict with where heaven is taking you. You've sensed it. Their presence drains your energy. Their words leave your spirit unsettled. This is your confirmation. Stop ignoring what your intuition is screaming. Heaven speaks through signs, whispers, patterns, and your spirit has been paying attention. But now, action is required. Type 911 to activate divine protection over your life. You've carried burdens never meant for you. You've been striving to hold together relationships heaven has already released. You've begged for clarity, yet silenced your discernment. Child, you can't enter your next season carrying dead weight. Your breakthrough demands obedience. The divine countdown continues. Heaven has delayed certain blessings, not to punish, but to protect. You've wondered why your miracle felt distant, but heaven has been aligning the right moment, the right connections, the right atmosphere. That moment is almost here. But the door won't stay open forever. There are people watching you, some with admiration, others with envy. But their words, their doubts, their hidden conversations hold no power over what heaven has already declared for your life. Still, your readiness determines your elevation. You've been chosen for such a time as this. But elevation requires separation. You cannot protect what heaven is removing. You cannot cling to what delays your destiny. Type 444 to claim your divine alignment now. The enemy's last strategy is distraction. Old cycles, familiar faces, counterfeit opportunities. You've seen it. The tension returns. The doubts creep in. But your spirit knows what's happening. You are awakening. This isn't fear, it's preparation. Heaven is cleansing your atmosphere, removing hidden motives, exposing what no longer serves your purpose. Trust the process. Your miracle is approaching. But your surrender determines the speed. A divine conversation is near. A message, a moment, a whisper that will unlock what's been delayed. Stay spiritually awake. Type 000 to claim your breakthrough. Child, you've always felt different because you were never meant to fit where growth is absent. You are a builder of legacy, a breaker of generational chains, a restorer of abandoned spaces. But your next level requires space. Heaven is clearing the room. The whispers, the hidden conversations, the unspoken envy, it's being dismantled. Now, but obedience is your access. The final countdown is almost complete. Your spirit knows it. The air feels heavier. The tension rises. But that's heaven shifting the unseen. Your breakthrough is here. Type 555. If your heart is ready to receive divine favor, beloved, this is your divine window. The Most High has waited for your yes. The angels are positioned. Your destiny is calling. Stay grounded. Stay expectant. The door is still open, but not for long.